when I walk through that door tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna miss her. Oh, looky there, I've got a bite. Alright.
Hey guys, before this video starts out here, first thing I want to clarify is that I was fishing on a pond in southeastern Tennessee, Cleveland, Tennessee to be exact, Bradley County, not Cleveland, but it was it's in the middle of June, and I was just using a orange pumpkin ringworm with a 1-inch worm hook. And the difference between a worm hook and a regular hook is a worm hook has the little bent part in the middle. And I wasn't using a sinker, and I'll explain why in the video. But I catch 3 fish. This pond has good potential, but a lot of the fish died off a couple years ago when the water level got really low. So there's not a lot of big fish in there. And the biggest that has been caught in there is probably about 3 or 4 pounds. I think there's been 2 3-pounders and 1 4-pounder in there. But like I said, I catch 2 little fish, and the pond has good potential, but it's not very it doesn't have a lot of big fish in there right now. So I'm just going to show you all this video of me fishing, and any other questions, just write it in the comments and I'll be glad to tell you. Thanks, bye. Hey guys, what's up? It's not your Sacred Clay here, and today we are going to be fishing. This isn't what I usually do, but this is what I like to do. So today we're going to be bass fishing. We're going to be using green pumpkin worms. Here's one. There's one. It just has a lot of stuff on it. Then we're going to be using a hook like that. It's a worm hook, and here's the pond we're going to be fishing on. This pond almost died a few years ago during a big drought, but that's okay. The fish are just now getting up to about, the regular ones are about 1 pound and 1.5 pounds or so, but yeah, so there's not a lot of big fish. They don't bite a lot. I'd rather be fishing on the river. It's not stock like some other ponds like most people think they are. Today we're going to be using a Shakespeare reel. It's a spinning reel with a trigger kind of thing. I really like it a lot. And then here's an ugly stick rod, and it's one of the best rods on the market. So I'm gonna start fishing, guys, so I'll get back to you with updates. See ya. So there's our first fish of the day. Pretty much a monster. If you can see it compared to my foot, it's a monster. You see here, there, yeah, it's a monster. Obviously that's sarcasm, but yeah, it just bit onto it. I thought it was a bluegill at first, but it's a little fish. But I mean, it's a fish nonetheless. We're gonna let it go over here. There's our first fish of the day. You have to throw them here because there's a lot of stuff around the edges of the pond, and if you let them go like at the edge of the pond, they won't be able to get out. So yeah, that's our first fish of the day, and fish number 1, probably about a 1/5, 0.05 of a pound. So yeah, see you guys. So this is our fish. This is probably what I was talking about, an average fish. There we go. So, I mean, it's alright fish, I guess. It has a nice little belly on it. I'd say about a, heavier than it really looks, about 1 pound or so. I'm gonna get this fish off, and I'm gonna put it back in the water, and I'll see y'all later. Okay, sorry, you can't see me get it off. Bye. Okay, so here's another little fish just caught it right there. Just cast it out there. There's a big, right in the middle of there's some big bass, but just caught it, cast on that side right there. I'm not using a sinker, and that's because this pond has a lot of grass at the bottom, and if you use a sinker, it goes down too quickly and gets too much grass on it. So that's why I'm not using a sinker. So yeah, it's just a little fish. That's what I projected would happen today, because I'm using a little bit smaller worm than I was yesterday. I caught 3 yesterday. They were all about 1 pound. So I'm gonna let this one go. There looks like there may be a storm coming. So I don't know how long I'm gonna get a fish, because I'm not a big fan of holding up a highly conductible graphite rod while it's lightning. So we're gonna fish as long as we can, but I'm gonna get out of here before the storm starts. So wish me luck. Looks big. It's really not that big. Hey guys, I'm getting out of here. I hear thunder, and like I said, I'm not a big fan of getting struck by lightning. But I might do more of these. Just tell me in the comments if you want to want me to do more of these. Leave a like as always. It helps me out. And see you. Bye.